All right. Welcome back, everyone. I see that this shit is just, again, a fucking roller coaster. Up and down we go, up and down we go. But there's things here that are um how can I put this in polite terms? There might be a chance that this bear flag that we have could be voided, but it's a difficult proposition, but I am seeing some movements in the charts that make me think that we may void it, but too early to tell. So when it's too early to tell, I'm gonna go into deeper days to see. And again, I usually say in the beginning, if you don't understand something, go back to my previous videos as a boring ass disclaimer. So I'll say it again. If I cover something that doesn't make sense, just go back to previous videos. I would say uh the first 5, maybe 6 videos, I try to cover stuff in detail of what it is, how I do it, and how things work. Okay, so let's see. So the price was rallying when I was taking my lunch earlier today, and then it tumbled back, but we've been recovering ever since. So let's see what the hell's up with the charts. Oh, so this is on the 4-day, we don't have any sell signal or nothing. Everything seems to be moving up, but the 32,400 is on the 4 as the point that we have to get across in order to move into proper bull zone. Let's see the 3-day. It's the same. They have the 32,404. So 32,400 and change is the target we got to break above. This means jack shit to me. It's not doing anything significant. The indicators are still at the bottom, so we still got, whoa, except this one right here. That's no good. But everything looks like it would be at the bottom, so let's see where the MACD's at on this one. Whoops, wrong one. Have we confirmed? Nope, I can see the gap. It's still there. You see that? Okay. So no confirmation of breakout. Therefore, you all know what this means. Just keep calm and either cost average in or just wait for an actual confirmation before you pile in. And this is the only reason why I wonder if this flag is even going to play out. And I say that because if this confirms, this would signal that we should break above 32,400 and back into bull, or at least crash into 37K. But without it actually confirming it, it's difficult to project what's going to happen with this flag. But it's a bear flag nonetheless. If I were to put it right here, it would drop us to 17,000, which is below that 20,000 target a lot of people talk. So I'm not even going to cover that. I'm just going to leave that flag there. I don't want to, as I say, don't fuck with it. Don't look at it. Don't acknowledge it. Ignore it. Treat it like a police officer. Do not answer its questions with a sentence. Just say yes or no and move on. Let's see. The 2-day hasn't changed. We're still there, but there's same. The MACD has not. In fact, the damn bar got taller. So yeah, no change. So this is signaling that ignore all the noise that we're seeing. Stay the course. Um, let's now zoom in now that the MACDs are. Well, this one hasn't topped, so we know that on the 2-day. Well, see, this is. I gotta do a fucking count. I don't like how this is looking. You see the indicators on this right side, everybody. They're midway, but they're now moving up, and that tells me that this thing is running out of gas, and it might hit 32K and then collapse. So that's what I'm gonna try and answer tonight. And the fucking daily continues in an overbought zone on these indicators. Okay, so can I count from here? Let me see. If this is the typical bear flag, then it should be 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, and then, yep, somewhere here. Somewhere here. Could be 5, and then we might see the real drop. Hmm. Difficult to tell, but that would be the projections if we were to do a standard count of a flag here. We could see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then collapse. But the 32K might be the point where we collapse because we see the 50-day here is inbound, and we're gonna collide with it around the 10th, which is actually, interestingly enough, it's a Friday. Oh shit, we got options as expiration coming up this Friday. Okay. When in doubt, look at the competitor. Let's see. So the competitor is below the pivot point. So, and the 20-day and the 10-day are going down pretty hard, but they've bottomed here. So let's see what the 2-day has. It's below the pivot point as well, but just barely below it. And it, of course, it fucking bottomed over here. So it's signaling there could be a reversal. Shit. Let me see. The 3-day. 3-day is also below the pivot point. So there is a possible chance that the 4-day is also below it. So 5. Oh shit, we're beneath it on most of them. Weekly? Whoa, where'd the pivot go? Oh shit, not enough data to project out the pivot point tool. Okay, fine. Then go to 12. Okay, so the 12 has a short, but we all know that on this coin it's kind of tricky. Shit, I was afraid of this. So if we got a C here on the short coin, that means it could rally on a 5-wave count up. Damn, on the 4-hour we got that. Not good. Because this is a 5-wave count, and then it went 1, 2, 3 correction, and now it's got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave up. Okay. Let's see over here. All right, I'm going to leave that projection as is because I think that's the critical point. But the only thing why I have a little bit of doubt with that, and I'm going to zoom in, is because there's a fight here I've never seen before. Look. The yellow line is the 20-day moving average. It's crossing up. The white line, it just went up, it went down, it went up, down, and then here it's piercing through. So all the projections are just like fighting. Like this is the moment of truth, and it's below the pivot point of 30,499. So really, on the 4-hour chart, to consider this move, you see that shit, the red 200 down, and how the blue, instead of crossing up like we'd expected, it's crossing down. Like it's not crossing. I'm sorry, it's just moving down. Well, at least I just saw Bitcoin spike right now, but that was perfect. We actually saw it hitting the 200-day moving average right here. Look at that. You're seeing it live on the 4-hour chart. Bitcoin at 30,478. Shit, where's that number? Look, it's trying to bust through it. We need Bitcoin at 4,499. Look at how close that is. Let me change the price of the pivot point on the left. So there, 30,499. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see how the action is. Like this is the current price, 30,493. The pivot point to go to bullish, we have to break 30,499. Look, and it's hitting the fucking 200-day moving average. So the 200 is what's causing it to slow down. It's really not letting it move up. That's cool that we actually get to see that. I think you just spend 1 minute monitoring it. Maybe we can see it attempt to break above it. But look at that. The bears just are just slamming it. But anyways, the 50-day here is acting as support at 30,448, and then so this little range between these two, that's where the bulls and bears are currently fighting. I'll put it like that. At 30,448 and 30,487, bulls and bears, like there's constant selling and buying. Like people here are trying to, again, the bulls are trying to get above 30,499 to be in bull territory, but the bears are like like constantly selling now. You're thinking, are actual human beings doing this? No. Here, I wouldn't be surprised if this is a lot of bots, like people that just program computer bots to sell. But it's kind of cool when you get to see the action this fucking close of the 50 and the 200 fighting like this. I've never seen this, because this, we had initially projected it out around here. But you see how it just turned down and it's parallel? We don't want that. We need this to break up to the upside, I mean. They took it down a little bit more. Well, this is difficult to make projections because even at the 4 hour, this is they're like, it's all happening right here. However, oh, there's my own projections. Let me adjust them. So that'll be 1. This would be 2. This would be 3. And what's 4? 4 will actually be right here. And so, yeah, I'm going to say 5 would be somewhere around the 9th, maybe the 10th from what I saw. So I'll say the 10th around here. Yeah, somewhere around there. And then it may collapse. But again, we need to get above this fucking 200, which we can't even do right now. Like, it's stuck right there. Now, let me see if there's a pattern to play with, which I don't think there is. I didn't see one. What is even going on here? This shit is so messed up. It's even hard for me to see anything. Let me see the 2 hour. The only thing I could see is an M pattern, but the M patterns are fucking horrible. They would signal that we have to drop back down to 28. It's an M pattern. If that is what I think it is, an M pattern, then theoretically we would expect to drop back down to 28,000. That's where the pivot point has it on the 2 hour. But it's doesn't, yeah, that actually might be it, an M pattern, an ugly ass one, but it might be it. Okay, let me see what the 1 hour has to say. Evening Star, that's great. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Golden Cross, Death Cross, Golden Cross. Like, right, what is this? Like 1 hour apart, it flipped, and that, this is why it's like something is just not making sense. Look at all the fighting going on between the 10, the 20, the 40, and oh, we just got a shooting star. Motherfucker. Okay, but it's not done yet. A shooting star, I've explained it. Oh, it just went away. So the chart just moved above the pivot line. I just saw it. There it is. So 30,510. We're above it. We have to stay above 30,499. Man, we're watching the Bulls and Bears fight it out right now. Let me see if I can do 45. And what do I see there? We're right above it. We need it. We need the... what the fuck? Okay, this is difficult even for me to chart right now. There's not much. So when that happens, you either look at the competitor coin, which is what I did earlier, but this one is the same. Everything is just fighting. The only good thing here is that it seems like the blue 50 days trying to curve down, which is good. That means that this will probably dump, but nothing right now is the only thing. The only thing we have on our side to tell that we still have upside left is the MACD. So there it is. I'm gonna leave the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 count. That might be how this will play out. And so that means I should probably copy this and put it, because that might be an actual projection, or somewhere around here. So that means we may drop to 19, maybe 20. But if we do that, the MACD on the 3 day is gonna break. It's gonna change. Excuse me. um. Hmm. This fucking death cross. Okay, let me jump around to the 3 day again. But the MACD. Yeah, it still doesn't want to signal anything. But the gap is still there. We need it to cross. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so that might be it right there. See, the only thing that can void the bear flag is this confirming and moving, abruptly rushing up to the upside. But I mean, I want to say that that's going to happen because that's how the MACD works on the 3 day. Look, I'm just going to. You see? Signal the top, signal the bottom, signal the top, signal the bottom, but then the real bottom is what's happening right now. But the problem is we now have a death cross. So that makes everything much more difficult. Ah, shit, we broke below the pivot point again. 30,480. We need to go above, I think, was it 499. So the battle is actually going on. So there actually might be no way that I can project, except if I go by the flag count, then the flag would signal that on June 9th, really June 10th. Because I'm on the 3 day. That's why. On the 2 day. Yeah. So on the 2 day, I should just move it right here then. Somewhere around here. I'll leave it like that. We might get a drop. And that would be the flag playing out. Why does it? Oh, because I jumped from days, huh? Well, that makes no sense. Shit, I need to adjust this then. Oh, that puts us all the way out to June 18. Well, the only thing we have to do is we will have to wait for the MACD to tell us. But look, this is the only thing on the right side, these indicators, that would kind of say that, yeah, that flag will eventually drop. But we might have a little bit of more upside. But we need to break above the 50-day. So unfortunately, I cannot project anything out tonight. This is not sufficient data. All I can do is just with the flag count, I can kind of see where this might go. But and that might be using the MACD actually. But if that's the case, it's gonna break the pattern the way I chart it. Shit. Okay, I'm not gonna. Yeah, it makes sense looking at it like this with the count. So I think June 10th will be oh shit. I know exactly what days are going to be critical. Where are you? Right there. We have FOMC on the hell is this? What date is this? June 15. Oh yeah. So June 15 we got FOMC. FOMC is when the market god Jerome Powell will be speaking. And that will move the market. So that might be it. So that would put us somewhere around here. I'm not going to chart it, but yep, that's it. Because then we have the economic projections, and typically the press conference. This is when Jerome Powell speaks. Shit. Okay, so hang on, people. We have something very weird coming up. I'm not going to give projections tonight. Sorry, people. Not tonight.